So finally, naging official na ang Xiaomi 13 here in the Philippines. And nag-announce na ng price si Xiaomi Philippines, and 8 gigs of RAM and 256 GB of storage for this phone would be priced at 44.99 pesos, and comes with some freebies for the pre-orders. And in this video, guys, papakita ko sa inyo the things that I like about the Xiaomi 13 and probably the things that I don't like about the Xiaomi 13. Let's get it started. Hey guys, I'm Richard, a Gadget Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. So how about let's start it with a quick unboxing. So Xiaomi has released their latest offering, their flagship Xiaomi 13. And we can see the box is white and it's co-engineered with Leica. And by the way guys, this is 5G powered, so definitely you'll be enjoying a faster mobile data speed. Xiaomi 13 with your favorite Google apps. So what I have here is the 12 gigs of RAM, 256 GB of storage, and the color is Flora Green. Calling my trusty Blade that I got from Xiaomi in China. Thanks, Blade. Now let's open. Xiaomi. Designed by Xiaomi. We have your SIM ejector tool, quick start guide, warranty card, and of course your safety information card. First off, jelly case is here. Taking out the phone. So you can see some quick specs over here. More stuffs inside the box. Type-C cable. 67 watts of fast charging brick. Nothing more. Let's open. I love this green color. And this is the color Flora Green, which you probably might not see in the Xiaomi 13 Pro series. You can see the word Xiaomi printed at the back. Some certification over here. Your Leica lens is at the back. Giving you a quick tour. Your loudspeakers down here. Type-C port, microphone in, and of course your SIM tray. Let's eject. So you can see that we have a SIM 1 and SIM 2 slot here. Both are 5G ready, no storage expansion. The design is flat and looks nice here. Some antenna bands. On top we have your noise cancelling mics, IR blaster, and of course your loudspeaker. On the other side you can see your power button and of course your volume rocker. Let's boot up. And the Xiaomi 13 ships with the MIUI 14. So yan guys, nakita natin ang unboxing nitong Xiaomi 13. And of course, this one comes with a sibling, Xiaomi 13 Pro. And ang Pro variant niya is nothing looking the same dito sa Xiaomi 13. Ang kanyang camera module is probably the one that looks the same, but the rest, ang kanyang katawan, it's a bit different. And probably for me, kasi during the release of the Xiaomi 12 and Xiaomi 12 Pro, magkamukha sila, identical sila. Para silang kambal. No. So this time around, si Xiaomi 13 is Xiaomi 13 Pro. I can say it's a brother from another mother or step bro, whatever you call it. Basta hindi sila masyado magkamukha. So it's just like comparing the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra to the Samsung Galaxy S23 base variant. Ganun na na-feel ko dito. And so first things first, I can say na ang likod niya maganda. And I have here is the Flora Green. And very subtle ang kanyang color, no? Yung color niya is hindi yung masyadong loud. It's just the ample enough na for everyday usage. Hindi siya masyadong agaw tingin. That's one for sure. But of course, yung hindi pagka-agaw tingin niya, no? Pero masyadong agaw tingin ng kanyang mga fingerprints dito sa likod. So, most of the time, punas ka ng punas unless lagyan mo siya ng case. And another thing is, mas maliit ang kanyang camera bump dito sa likod as compared sa kanyang Pro variant. So, this one will wobble, pero hindi ganun kalala tulad ng yung Pro variant. Mas malala pa ang wobble ng Pro variant. Medyo malala na nga to Mas malala pa sa Pro. So, pansin natin sa size yan, flat na flat. Looks like a iPhone 14 series. So, no denying, this was more or less patterned after the iPhone. So, on the contrary, yung likod niya is curved. Glass finish siya sa likod, Corning Gorilla Glass. So, hindi siya kinopya sa Apple, yung likod. So itong phone na ito is being powered by the latest na Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. So gawa ni TSMC, so I'm sure na it should be very much powerful. And kita natin sa kanyang Antutu benchmark, 1.26 million points. So it's quite big ang kanyang score. And breaking it down, these are the scores that I got. Taking other benchmark like Wildlife, so max out din siya. So apparently, pansin ko mga Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, pag nagtitest ako ng 3D Mark, halos puro max out sila. So probably 3D Mark has to come up with some other benchmark para dito sa mga Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and above para ma-rate natin na maayos. Kasi puro max out siya, so it's hard to say. So nilagyan natin itong phone na ito to a throttling test. So at first 10 minutes, it's good. But as soon as nag-hit siya ng mga roughly mga patapos na, no, mga 12-minute mark, medyo nag-drop siya ng konti. Pero in terms of performance, ano siya, no, ang pinaka-max na GIPS na na-achieve niya is 342,000. And of course, malalaman natin a little bit later pagdating sa gaming. Definitely, this phone swiping left and right is quite smooth thanks to its 120Hz of screen refresh rate, no doubt about that. And this phone's running MIUI 14 inside Android 13, so you'll see some changes, no, compared sa MIUI 4. And you'll probably see some changes if you're a previous user of Xiaomi MIUI 13. So ang probably ang pinaka-biggest change lang sa kanya is yung performance boost niya, no? I can say that talagang pinaganda talaga ni Xiaomi this time around. But on the upside dito sa phone na ito, hindi ganun karaming bloatwares. Surprisingly, there are some mga bloatwares dito na probably you can remove and kunti lang ka ng bloatwares. I'll be honest with you kasi mostly mga Xiaomi na phones ship with a lot of bloatwares. Shane, Get Apps. Okay, so Xiaomi communities by default. So others nandito, mga Netflix, WhatsApp, Telegram, sila nalagay. No? Si CapCut nga comes default eh. Other than that, these are mga sarili ko na in-install mga games. So it's easy if you don't like this app, just hold, uninstall, and tanggal. Tapon. The phone na ito is a little bit smaller ang kanyang design. No? 6.36 inch ang kanyang display. It comes with an AMOLED na panel, 120Hz screen refresh rate, Dolby Vision, HDR10+, and of course, ang max brightness is 1,900 nits. So, grabe, no? Ang bright nito. So, kung nilabas mo to under the bright sunlight, I'm sure wala siyang kaproblema, no? Though na-test naman natin, no? It's really good. Looking good still under the bright sunlight. So, ang kanyang screen-to-body ratio is around 90%. So, makita natin mga bezel niya on the side. It's quite thin. And ang kanyang punch hole is not that big either. So, browsing on social media like TikTok, Facebook, okay, it's very smooth as expected naman from any phone that comes with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Browsing on Facebook, well, smooth siya. Wala na akong naging problema, no? So, watching videos dito sa phone na ito, feel ko medyo nabitin lang ako sa size niya, no? Dahil medyo sanay na ako sa mga big phones, sa mga 6.7 inch pataas. But this one is very compact, malinis sa iyong bulsa. Definitely, it's good. Kasi flagship level specs. So, yung screen niya is good dahil AMOLED display na siya. Punchy ang colors, black is blacker, and you can binge watch all of your favorite Korean novelas here without any problem. Hindi siya strenuous sa iyong mga mata. And so, nag-music tripping ako using the loudspeaker nito phone na ito. So, apparently, there's a loudspeaker here and there's one hole dito sa taas as the loudspeaker. So, medyo mas malakas dito sa ilalim. Mapapansin mo if you use it for a long period of hours at medyo pinakinggan mo ng husto nun, medyo mas mahina ang kunti dito. But overall, ang sound tripping dito on this phone using the loudspeaker is good. But if you want a more immersive experience, well, do choose yung mga Xiaomi Buds or mga Redmi Buds na available in the market, mga Bluetooth TWS. Now, kanyang refresh rate, you can only choose between 60 and 120. And you can turn on some of these super resolution mga engine dito if you want better resolution. But take note, guys, this one will consume more battery. So you can easily switch to dark mode if you like as well. And what's nice dito is nagamit ko siya, no, itong detect gaze. So hindi mag-off tong phone na ito as long as may na-detect siya mata na tumitingin sa kanya. So tinry ko naman maglaro ng games dito sa phone na ito. I was able to play Call of Duty dito and Tower Fantasy. As expected naman, itong phone na ito, having Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, Call of Duty was definitely a breeze. Masarap maglaro nito, no, dahil smooth na smooth siya. And setting at all high settings of the game was really fast. And of course, the screen, yung touch response is also fast. Now, pinakinggan ko ang kanyang sa loudspeaker niya, yung sounds. Okay naman siya, no? Hindi naman siya naiiwan. Now, playing the Tower Fantasy dito sa phone na ito, okay din siya. Setting at all high settings. Hindi ko naman feel naglalag tong game na ito, no? Medyo mas demanding to as compared sa Call of Duty Mobile, but was able to handle it. Of course, I expect nothing less from the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 na processor. So, all the things na gusto ko dito sa kanya is very fast mag-response ang kanyang fingerprint scanner. So, pag-enroll dito, I can say it's pretty fast. Na-detect niya, no? Kahit meron pa siyang screen film or tempered glass na nakakabit. Very easy mag-enroll and very easy din mag-unlock. Check nyo, guys. No? Bilis. Halos wala pang split second. Yan, buksan na niya. Ganun kabilis ang kanyang fingerprint scanner. And tinry ko naman siya i-charge from 10 to 100. Takes me around mga 42 minutes. Not so slow. And of course, kaya rin niya mag 50 watts sa wireless charging and kaya rin niya mag 10 watts sa reverse charging as well. Pakita ko lang sa inyo yung reverse charging. Meron siyang icon dito, no? Reverse charging, you just have to turn it on. Okay. So, naka-on na via NFC. So, itong 12S Ultra natin, no, is also wireless charging capable. Kita natin, ayan, nag-charge siya wirelessly. Itong 12S Ultra ko. So right now, gusto na natin pag-usapan ng kanyang mga camera sensors. And of course, alam natin na this one's being collaborated with Leica. It's first time globally launched ang Xiaomi na flagship series with a collaboration with Leica. No? So si 13 and 13 Pro. So of course, si 12S Ultra is not counted since sa China lang siya ni-release. Now, alam natin, no, this one has a Sony IMX800 na sensor. So yung 13 Pro, it has a more powerful nga lang na sensor. So this one, it starts off with the 50MP na aperture 1.8 na wide camera sensor. It has OIS and PDAF. Then of course, sumunod ka na is 10MP na aperture 2.0 ka na telephoto lens with up to 3.2 times optical zoom. Then of course, ang kanyang third lens is the 12MP na aperture 2.2 ultra wide lens. Okay. Then ang kanyang video recording can record up to 8K 24fps. Then of course, sa harap ang kanyang 32MP na aperture 2.0 na front-facing camera that can record up to 1080p and 30fps. So, for me, for flagship phones like this one, for me, sobrang bitin ang 1080p, 30fps na front-facing camera. For at least, para sa akin, could have been 4K, 30fps or at least 1080p and 60fps man lang sa harap. So, would give you, makikita mo talaga yung difference. You use higher than 1080p, 30fps taking some vlogs, no? So, makita natin samples nila later. So, makita natin dito, you can choose between Leica Vibrant or Leica Authentic. So, Leica Vibrant, mas punchy yung mga colors, mas buhay, mas litaw, while Leica Authentic is more natural ang colors. For many of us, we would choose Leica Vibrant para mas maganda i-post sa Instagram, sa Facebook, and sa other social media apps. Then, here are some of the other modes na gusto nyong gamitin, no? To enhance your photo taking, video making dito sa phone na ito. And what surprised me, no, meron siyang super moon na normally present sa mga Pro variant lang. So guys, pag-usapan na natin ang mga shots outdoor. So beginning with the ultra-wide sensor, mapapansin mo, no, ang kanyang color is a little bit different compared sa kanyang normal lens, so yung wide lens. Kasi parang medyo mas wash out konti ang kanyang ultra-wide lens. Pero kung nilagay mo sa 1x, ganito yung tsura. Nilagay mo sa 2x, and this is the 3.2 times zoom using the telephoto lens. Makita natin, no, na-preserve ni telephoto lens ang quality ng wide lens, no? Pero si ultra-wide, medyo iba lang ang kanyang color. Then, taking other photos out there, I can say very sharp, very punchy yung mga photos dito. But of course, mapapansin mo talaga, it's a little bit more lesser compared sa Pro variant. But overall, ang kanyang mga shots, I can say it's very decent, very nice. Punchy ang mga colors niya and very lively and very Instagrammable, that I can say. So, pag pinasok naman natin sa indoors, it was able to take in some really nice shot, be it sa mga low light and also sa mga food shot. It was really good. And taking in some more dark scene, so sa ginamit natin night photography dito, it was able to shoot in some really nice shots dito. And even using the zoom lens, sa gabi, kaya pa rin niya mag-perform. Just check this out. Yan, ito, naka-fully zoom, 3.2 times zoom, but ganito kaganda pa rin ang night shot niya. Now, one of my favorite cameras is definitely the selfie cam. So, this one, I can say, maganda nga ng, kuha dito using the front-facing camera. Outdoor is definitely nice, punchy ang kanyang colors, and definitely will love to take more selfie kung ganito kaganda yung mga selfie camera. And of course, if you're going indoor, I can say it's equally nice and definitely wala akong problema sa kanyang selfie camera. Even if you're taking some portrait mode or portrait shots, definitely this camera is one of the better ones out there. Now, ginamit ko tong front-facing camera niya for vlogging, and I was really surprised na stable siya, hindi siya malikot, even though I'm just using my bare hand now. Check this sample out. So guys, this is the video resolution you'll be getting if you're vlogging using the Xiaomi 13 and shooting at 1080p and 30fps, and this is the video that you'll be getting. And I can say it's pretty stable, even though I'm just using my bare hand and there's no gimbal right now on my hand. So I'll just turn around and see if the light would, well, overexpose me. Apparently not. The front-facing camera is pretty not bad for vlogging. So this is the Xiaomi 13. And recording a rear video using 4K and 60 FPS, it's also quite stable. Check this out. Napansin ko sa kanyang camera when you're taking video, it's quite stable. One thing na really gusto ko, kasi ako, I don't really like bringing gimbals and tripods, all those stuff when I'm outdoors. So all I do is just use my ultra steady hands. And of course, yung camera, kung may OIS yan naman tino, it will give me a very nice and steady video, just like the Xiaomi 13 gave me. Now, overall, itong phone na ito, I say it's pretty handy. I really like the feel of this phone. Ang sarap ng hawakan. Ang form factor is definitely nice. Ang liit. But for me, ako is somebody who likes a phone na form factor are mga 6.7 inch and up, which might be found sa kanyang Pro variant. No? And as well as medyo, I'm not too much of a fan na lately na mga flat screen like this one. I'm more of a curved screen ng mga gusto ko para medyo edgeless ang display. Mas masarap mag-swipe dito from the left and the right para halos walang kanto, no? But this one, overall, I can say the feel is good. The feel is good. The processor is good. You can do all your favorite multitasking, watch videos, play games, take some nice photos dito sa phone na ito. Everything can do dito sa phone na ito. The flip side ng battery, it can last you through the day. But of course, kung medyo mas heavy, intense user ka konti, well, half day pa lang, I guess, mag-charge ka na. Lalo ko if you're playing intense game, taking a lot of videos, that would drain your battery even faster. And probably another thing na hindi ko rin gusto dito sa likod niya is sobrang daming fingerprints. No? Kitang-kita, guys. Except siguro kung punas ka ng punas or maglagay ka ng case. And again, itong phone ito can be purchased for 4,999 for the 8 GB of RAM, 256 GB of storage, and this one comes in several colors. So you can buy the black, white, and flora green like itong meron ko. No? Probably the best color for me is the flora green. Subtle siya and very nice ang ganang color. Hindi siya sobrang loud, just ample enough for everyone. And so guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click na rin bell icon para hindi naman miss mga future uploads dito sa aking channel. And so ako pala si Richman and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?